body.
Hi, welcome back. You're tuned into Midcap Radar on CNBC TV 18. Well, it's been a sharp cut on the markets. So Nifty is down 28 points, but it's the Bank Nifty that is at the day's low. It's down 400 points as we speak. And all the heavyweights, be it HDFC Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, we have SBI, IndusInd Bank, those stocks are putting a lot of pressure on the Bank Nifty today. But in the broader markets, there's one stock that has been buzzing, Meghmani Organics. That stock is up 45% this month itself. To get a check on what the business is looking like, they have also decided on restructuring of their business. We are joined by GS Chahal, who is the CFO of Meghmani Organics, joining us now. Mr. Chahal, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on CNBC TV 18. Well, Street seems to be very excited about the demerger and the restructuring that the company has done. Couple of points that I wanted to know there. You are demerging the chlor-alkali business into your subsidiary, that is Meghmani Finechem, which is a 57% subsidiary of the company Meghmani Organics. But there is a 43% promoter stake out there. And you've been talking about how you want to unlock value by this demerger. I just wanted to understand, with majority shareholding being with the promoters, how are you planning to unlock any value for the existing shareholders, because majority still lies with the promoters? And part two, post-listing, will the promoters sell off their shares?
Yeah, good afternoon. First of all, just to update on the status of the scheme which is going on, and as per the last hearing which has happened on 7th. So we are expecting, I think the order should be in the first quarter, and we should be able to get all the formalities completed. And then both the companies will get independently listed. Now, as far as shareholding is concerned, so in case of Meghmani Organics Limited, so promoter shareholding is around 50% in the total shareholding, and we have a 57% shareholding as a MOL in that case. So 50% of that, so which is 28, you can say 28.5. So that will be allocated in the proportion. So against 1,000 share of Meghmani Organics Limited, so 94 shares of Meghmani Finechem will be allocated in the same proportion for the shareholder of the Meghmani Organics Limited. So the shareholding after, in case of Meghmani Finechem, after the demerger, so it will be 70-30. So 70% will be with the promoters, and rest 30% will be with the public. So now how the value unlocking is going to happen? If you see currently, so we have done capex in all the three divisions. We have a growth plans, which already we are sharing on our public platforms. So starting with the chloro-alkali division, which is Meghmani Finechem. So that business last year it clocked 600, and now we completed 800 crore of capex in the last year. That benefit is going to come in from this year onwards. So that is one. Second is, we have already announced the capex of around 700 crore, where we are coming with the ECH and CPVC, which are import substitute products. So those are getting completed in the next year, 21-22. So their benefit will start coming from 22-23. So we are seeing a lot of growth happening, and as a guidance we have given for that business from 600 crore last year, 19-20. So we are by 23-24, we have taken target of 2,000 crore. So it is on the growth which is going to happen, and when it is independently listed, so that value unlocking is going to happen to the shareholders. So that was because that business is now independent and it has a different growth trajectory. So that was the purpose behind the demerger. So how to unlock the value, where in today, in the consolidated basis, we are not able to see the benefit are to the shareholders.
Chahal, yes, Mr. Chahal, I do get your point, but I wanted to understand, is there any lock-in for promoter shareholding? Will they be selling their stake in Meghmani Finechem after listing?
No. As of now, there are no such plans. We don't see it now.
Okay. I just wanted to also understand that for the remainder of the business, that is agrochemicals and pigments, what is the need to create a wholly owned subsidiary for that business and listing it? Why couldn't you keep it in Meghmani Organics itself? Is there any tax benefit that you're getting?
Yeah, you are absolutely right, because from October last year, government has already announced that if the new companies are coming in and there is expansion from 1st October 2019, and they are able to start the business by March 23, so they will get a 15% of tax benefit. So keeping in that mind, we have created a subsidiary, and I will come to that, because in case of pigment division, so we have already given guidance that from 600 to 1,000 crore, which we want to achieve by 23-24. So we are looking for opportunities in case of pigment division. We are working on the project, and most probably in the coming quarters, we are going to announce that capex in that division as well. So that subsidiary has been created to take advantage of any opportunity which is coming in. And you are absolutely right. So that is from the taxation perspective. So how it is.
Mr. Chahal, you've been speaking about a lot of capital expenditure that you've been planning, because of which your cash flows have been under quite a bit of pressure. Is the next leg of capex over for you? What will the free cash flow trajectory look like from now on?
Yeah, I think right question. As we see, the capex which is going to happen, in case of agrochemicals, it is 475 crore of capex which we have announced. And in the Q3, we have already completed 150 crore of capex, 300 crore of capex, which will be in the next 1 to 2 years. And that benefit is going to come from 22-23. As far as debt position is concerned, so debt is, in case of Meghmani Finechem, it is a 500 crore of long-term debt is there. And in case of Meghmani Organics standalone, it is 100 crore of net debt is there. But as a consolidated level, so we have around 650 crore of debt, and we have already made a strategy in such a way that we are not going to exceed this debt, and long-term debt will be maintained between 600 to 650 crore.
Okay.
So if in any case we need to have a further debt, so that will be to that much only to what extent we are going to repay. And our repayment annual is roughly on consolidated basis is around 170 crore. So if we need to take a debt, we will take not beyond that. So we are maintaining our debt equity ratio at 0.6. So it will not exceed.
Okay. Mr. Chahal, then last question before we let you go. There's been a very high amount of inventories and debtor days for you. So the inventory days are at 81, receivable days at 92, overall working capital days are at 113. Are you doing anything to address that issue, or is this the normal industry working capital days that the industry has in general?
No, it is the consolidated basis. If we see, if now when we are now demerging the entities, agrochemical and this is more of a industry, we can say it is between 100 to 110 days of the norm. Same way in pigment, it is 90, around 90 days of debtor receivables. In case of chloroalkali division, it is, you can say cash and carry business, not more than 30 days. So that is the trajectory. And when we see on the standalone basis, we will be trying to maintain between 95 to 100 days. So that is our target, to manage our net working capital days at 100. So at a standalone basis.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chahal, thank you so much for joining us and clarifying those concerns that the investors had with respect to the demerger and otherwise the business as well. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, it's time to slip into a short break now. But before we do that, here's something that you, our viewers, must take note of. CNBC TV 18 and National Stock Exchange have come together to promote investor awareness through a special campaign, Informed Investor, that empowers you to make the right decisions with your money. Well, the first thing that we check while hiring a driver is his driving license. This small check gives us a surety that we will not meet an accident. Similarly, while investing, we need to ensure that we are dealing with authorized people, or else we will end up losing entire capital. Remember, an informed investor is the one who only deals with an authorized broker.